kick off GMA's Country Play this week. You've been sending in pictures of your best dishes. There's some of them right there. We're going to show some grilling secrets now from Hometown Barbecue of Brooklyn's pitmaster, Billy Durney. So how does a guy from Brooklyn get to be a pitmaster?
I know, it's a long way. I am from the South. I'm from South Brooklyn. Well, it's travel. You know, we all love to travel, and I was inspired by people all around the world cooking on wood and wood fire, and now I'm just inspired by you know, the sights, the sounds, the smells of where I grew up, which is right here in New York City, Brooklyn, New York.
And what a feast you've brought us today. We got ribs, pork, all kinds of fixings.
Yeah. So we brought some pork shoulders that we've been smoking for about 16 hours last night. We have some Texas-style spare ribs. Shout out to Texas.
That's beef.
Oh yeah. These are pork ribs.
Oh, those are.
Oh, we got like booze coming from the back. We got people from South and North Carolina back there. We got some spare ribs, and then we also did a Jamaican jerk baby back rib to represent us here in Flatbush, New York.
Billy, is there a secret to grilling ribs at home?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, a lot of people think that they can't get smoke on their backyard grills, but actually they can. One of the tips we'd like to give is just to get a bunch of aluminum foil and some wood chips and put them on your grill and let them slowly come up to temperature, so they'll create a nice little smoke.
You need two different sections of the grill.
Yes, exactly, right. Two-zone cooking. So you want to have your coals on one side, which is for the direct heat, and then the opposite for indirect cooking. Exactly.
We got some viewer video questions for you, for some of your fans at home. Coming up, take a look at the monitor here. We've got Evan that's going to be asking you a question.
Hi, this is Evan here. I've got a question about grilling. How do you get that smoky flavor on a gas grill?
Right, so this is what we were just speaking about on the gas grill. And also, I think, you know, the science, we can debate the science, but old wives' tale, should you soak the wood chips? Shouldn't you soak the wood chips? My tip is to not soak them. The science behind it says that wood combustion needs dehydration for the wood, so why would we soak them before we then put them on the grill?
What's your favorite wood?
We like white oak, and we like finishing with cherry wood. Cherry wood is a really nice, soft, mild smoke, whereas white oak is a hardwood that has a little more smoke flavor.
Well, standing here, we're going to smell like it for the rest of the day. We got all this, and I'm totally okay with that, by the way.
We got another question now from Emily.
Foods like chicken and pork usually take a lot of time on the grill. Can I partially cook the meat inside to shorten the time on the grill?
Emily, it's a really interesting question. We get a question a lot at the restaurant, can we hold like this? But there is a danger zone, that's between 40 and 140 degrees. So you never want to leave your meat partially cooked. You want to, you know, you can start it one way and finish it on the grill, but it needs to be cooked through the temperature.
All right, we got one last question for you. Here comes Jen.
Hi, my name is Jen, and I wanted to know how long I can keep my meat and poultry in the freezer before it goes bad.
That's an awesome question, Jen. So what we like to say for a safe time is about 6 months. You know, hunters all around, you know, can do it for much longer periods of time. But frozen for your home cook, 6 months in the freezer. If it's nice and sealed and vacuum packed, it'll be just as good coming out of the freezer.
A lot of good tips there, Chef. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay.
Always a pleasure.